Can we pray? Our dear Father in heaven, as we bow before you this evening, Lord, I'm so thankful for the privilege of living in this beautiful community that we live in. And I'm thankful, Lord, for those who give of their time, their life to serve this community. And I ask you to bless them. We lift up the Rollins family, Lord, as they've suffered loss. You say in your word that you are the comforter and that you comfort in all situations. Be with them. I ask, Lord, that you be over our school systems as they start up. Be with the teachers and the staff. Protect our children, Lord. Put a hedge around them. Keep them from harm. And I ask that you give these folks wisdom as they make decisions. Decisions that not only affect what's going on today and tomorrow, but affect generations to come. Let them have your wisdom as they work together to make our community a better place. We ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Troy. Roll call, please, Madam Clerk.
Commissioner Abbott.
Here.
Commissioner Atkins.
Here.
Commissioner Blanchett.
Here.
Commissioner Brandt.
Here.
Commissioner Campbell.
Here.
Commissioner Cantrell. Commissioner Franklin.
Here.
Commissioner Hargis. Commissioner Holland.
Here.
Commissioner Mason. Here. Chairman Morrison.
Here.
Commissioner Nunley.
Here.
Commissioner Rollins. Commissioner Schaefer.
Here.
Commissioner Thompson.
Here.
Approval of minutes, previous meeting.
Chairman,
Yes.
if I may, I would like to request that number 16 be removed or moved to next month, seeing as how this is coming before an ethics committee. I don't know if we should discuss this in.
Okay. Let me, if you'll hold on, let's get approval for last month's meetings, and then we'll jump to that. Motion to approve.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Abbott, and second by Commissioner Campbell. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We have a motion to strike number 16 from the agenda, and we have a second by Commissioner Mason. All in favor? All opposed? Opposed.
May I also request?
Yes.
What the exact conflict of interest from the news report is pertaining to, Commissioner Grant?
It's in reference to news articles, Chattanooga Times, Chattanooga, or Channel 3 News, the Nashville Scene. Been asked by a number of people to address the different parts that the allegations that were made.
That's also coming in front of the ethics committee, isn't it? It don't have anything to do with the commissioners that.
It has nothing to do with the library.
No, I'm saying this is a question, is your question, that's all towards the library?
No, that's nothing to do with it.
Okay, correct.
So on agenda item number 16, let's have a roll call vote on that, please. Yes would be to strike it from the agenda. No would be for it to remain.
Commissioner Abbott.
No, this, we need that at a different meeting to discuss that.
So yes.
Commissioner Atkins.
Yes.
Commissioner Blanchett.
I don't understand what you're voting.
To strike agenda item number 16 from the agenda. Because it's Commissioner Franklin has stated it's coming before the Ethics Committee and he prefers it not to be discussed.
It's not coming before the Ethics Committee. This has nothing to do with the library.
16
16 says Marion County Library Board.
What's that?
16 says Marion County Library Board.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about 17. My apology.
Yeah, which one are we voting?
16, yes, it's to strike it.
Yes.
Commissioner Brand,
We're taking 16 off, is that correct?
That's what we're voting on now, yes, that's
No.
correct.
no.
No.
Commissioner Campbell,
Yes.
Commissioner Franklin,
Yes.
Commissioner Holland,
Yes.
Commissioner Mason,
Yes.
Chairman Morrison,
Yes.
Commissioner Nunley,
Yes.
Commissioner Schaefer,
Yes.
Commissioner Thompson.
Yes.
Now,
Now 17 is Commissioner Franklin.
if that pertains to the commissioners voting in the past, and that's in front of the Ethics Committee, then I feel we shouldn't be discussing that in this meeting also.
17 is sponsored by Commissioner Brandt, so he would be the only one that could answer that question.
Yes.
Are we supposed to have a excuse me, let me interrupt you. We're supposed to have a workshop with our new attorney, is that right?
Number 16 was in reference to the questions I was going to submit.
No, what I'm saying is, we're gonna have a workshop with him on that question.
We haven't approved a workshop yet. You mean for the city of South Pittsburgh and the county commission?
Well, with our attorney.
I'm unaware of that being on the agenda.
Well, it's not on the agenda. What I'm saying is, if that question there is about that meeting, then I think we need to meet with the attorney before we bring, I don't know if he's up to speed with what's been going on or not. So I think we ought to delay discussing that until we get him up to speed, the reason I voted no.
Okay, so you're still on that 16 though, right?
It's 6-0.
No. 17,
Now, I guess, Commissioner Grant, what is number 17 going to pertain to, besides just the news? What reporting, I guess, that they reported?
This in reference to the Chattanooga Times, the Channel 3 News, the Nashville Scene article about conflict of interest in our planning commission.
In the planning commission, which relates back to, 4 people, having, I don't know what to call it really, what would that be called? That they were accused of voting incorrectly.
I'm not aware of Mr. Franklin there being any allegations of members of the planning commission voting improperly or.
No, of the county commission.
Oh, county commission.
Yes.
I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, Commissioner Brandt, but I don't think the pending ethics complaints against the 4 named commissioners are related to planning commission matters, right? Not to my knowledge.
Okay, so 16 is in reference to the library.
16's gone.
17 is about the news reports about the good old boys and gals. That's what's in reference to as far as going through those line items and discussing those line items.
You wanna put that in form of a motion, Mr. Franklin, would you?
Yes, I just make a motion on
That
that.
we strike it?
Yes.
I have a second.
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Mason. All in favor?
Roll call.
All opposed?
Opposed.
Thank you.
So Commissioner Grant, the slow one on this commission, so what are the line items that we're talking about here?
There's actually 6 items. One is the mayor being on the Marion County Planning as chair. it's against statute. A conflict of interest about the makeup of the board, subdivision regulations, public roads and infrastructure, public participation rights, and then cultural and sorority governance. So it's just the topics that were in that are gonna be discussed.
Okay, so this would flow under our ethics committee normally. I know the ethics committee tried to get together, but unfortunately wasn't able to have a meeting. So would this
That's
flow in?
Public library, I didn't request for this to go in front of the ethics committee. Yeah, I haven't.
The conflicts of interest is not an ethics committee.
It's a different topic.
Okay, roll call vote, yes will be to strike 17 from the agenda. No will be to let it remain. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Abbott?
Yes.
Commissioner Atkins?
Yes.
Commissioner Blansett?
No.
Commissioner Brandt?
No.
Commissioner Campbell?
Yes.
Commissioner Franklin?
Yes.
Commissioner Holland?
Yes.
Commissioner Mason?
Yes.
Chairman Morrison?
Yes.
Commissioner Nunley?
Yes.
Commissioner Schaefer?
No.
Commissioner Thompson?
Yes.
Now can we approve the agenda as corrected? 15. Yes, 15, Michael Bailiff, Animal Protective Services, he requested that he be stricken from the agenda, please. That comes to the mayor's office today. 15.
15.
All in favor of item 15 being stricken? Opposed? Now can we approve of the agenda as corrected? Motion by Commissioner Abbott, second by Commissioner Campbell, all in favor? Opposed? Okay. There's no public comments on the signing sheet tonight. Budget amendments, Marion County local government.
I have a copy of it, Mr. Chairman. It appears there's only the one. It's for the, a decrease in the fund balance by $500,000 and an increase of expenditures by $500,000. And I believe that's for the appropriation you all approved to the Marion County Highway Department. For payment. Correct.
All in favor?
Aye.
Or I'm sorry, let's get a motion. Commissioner Abbott, second by Commissioner Schaefer, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Any opposed? Agenda item number 10, Marion County Highway Department, Mr. Pickett. 9, we can't get going here tonight. Marion County Board of Education, Dr. Griffith is not present, said he has nothing for tonight. Number 10, Mr. Pickett.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. All right. I'm just gonna do the deposit of the $500,000 for paving off into a line item, so we can start using it hopefully next week. If that's all I need on this.
Need that approved, right?
Yes, yes.
Motion by Commissioner Abbott.
Second.
Sorry, Commissioner Atkins, second by Commissioner Franklin. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Go ahead, Mr. Pickett.
All right, the next one, I'd like to, make y'all aware that we're gonna have a silent bid auction, in August 7th. The bidding starts. You can come to the highway department, write a bid down. We got a 2017 F-150, a tilt trailer, a Husqvarna lawnmower, various size of dump truck tires and all that we can't use. We've upgraded equipment, we can't use the tires anymore, and a few other little things. So that'll be August 7th, starting bid. Ending bid will be August 21st at 12 p.m. We'll put it on our Facebook page, and the local paper will have it too.
Motion to approve this equipment list. Commissioner Holland, second by Commissioner Schaefer. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes,
The
sir.
money will start getting used next week that y'all approved. We got a list we're gonna try to knock out, depending on weather, heat and rain.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Agenda item number 12, Marion County Jail expansion, change order, purchase of furniture. Let Attorney Gower go over this. I think it's a positive one.
I don't know much about it, Mr. Chairman, except, what's stated in the change order request itself. It's for a total of $85,932. It's for the purchase of all the beds, tables, and mattresses necessary for the new pod being added to the Marion County Jail.
Is there a date on that? Because I talked with them about that, and I think the contractor maybe agreed to furnish this,
Right.
whereas before they didn't.
It was, the date on the change order request is March 25th of 2025.
We asked the sheriff, Sheriff, you know what's going on with that? Could you explain that to us?
I didn't think the price was included in the original bill, and this was additional money to buy the furniture.
That's right.
Correct, Sheriff.
Is that right, Billy?
Yes, sir.
It's my understanding that it wasn't a part of the plans or anything, this was extra, we were gonna buy the furniture. County's gonna buy the furniture, we added about $100,000 to buy this and some other things.
Correct.
I'm assuming this was for the furniture.
Okay. Great. Great.
Question.
Commissioner Schaefer.
On page 3, where we have the items, yeah, I think this is a misprint, but I don't think that one mattress is gonna cost $5,860. And one security, seat lamp and chair bed is gonna cost $5,000. So I wish that you would give us the correct amount of
I
equipment.
didn't put those prices in there, a mattress is about $100. I don't know what that comes from.
I'd like to know how many mattresses we're getting.
Probably around 70.
So it'd be nice, except here it says quantity 1.
Like I said, I didn't add those figures to it, I don't know where those
If
figures
you
come
look on
from.
the next page, it breaks it down in detail, 60 detention mattress, lists all the quantities, the amounts of what's being purchased.
Motion to
Did
approve
I answer
change
the
order.
question?
So moved.
Commissioner Schaefer, second. Mr. Andrews, all in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Agenda item number 13, resolution regarding intergovernmental agreements. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, if
Yes.
I may, I asked for this resolution, I think, a month or 2 ago.
Yes, sir.
Basically, the reason was kind of the issues we've had with the water lines here lately, and we do this in a number of different areas, but it is so that if there's 2 parties involved, they both have to sign off. If I want something from you and I don't ask for it, then it's my fault, or it works the other way. And I also asked the attorney if he would read this so the public would know what this is about.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I'm happy to, Mr. Chairman. This is a resolution, as you've heard, sponsored by Commissioner Franklin, and it's styled a resolution of the Board of County Commissioners of Marion County, Tennessee, requiring the use of interlocal cooperation agreements on eligible projects with other local governmental units. Whereas the Tennessee Interlocal Cooperation Act, consisting, of Tennessee Code annotated sections 12-9-101 et sec, the following sections, establishes the ability of local governmental units to use interlocal agreements for cooperation in the provision of services and facilities to local communities. And whereas Marion County frequently cooperates with municipalities within the county and occasionally with adjacent counties for the provision of services and facilities to its citizens, and and recognizes that interlocal agreements are critical to the establishment and identification of clear and concise rights and responsibilities for all parties involved. And whereas the Board of County Commissioners of Marion County now wishes to establish a policy requiring that interlocal cooperation agreements be prepared, approved, and utilized on all projects with municipalities and/or adjacent counties for the joint provision of services and facilities as contemplated by the Interlocal Cooperation Act for the benefit of all parties thereto and their respective residents and taxpayers. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of County Commissioners of Marion County, Tennessee, meeting in regular session on this 28th day of July 2025, that interlocal cooperation agreements be prepared, approved, and utilized on all projects with municipalities, municipal utilities, and/or adjacent counties for the joint provision of services and facilities as contemplated by the Interlocal Cooperation Act for the benefit of all parties. And further resolved that this resolution shall become effective immediately upon its passage as required by law, the public welfare requiring it, and adopted on this 28th day of July 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Gallagher.
Motion.
I'll make that.
Motion by
I
Commissioner.
got a question.
Go ahead. Commissioner Grant.
Shall or may?
Shall.
So what happens if they don't adhere to it?
Well, it's like any other agreement, Mr. Brandt, if, there would be consequences typically built into the agreement itself if one party fails or refuses to abide by its terms. To my knowledge, we've had a number of interlocal cooperation agreements between our county, all of our cities, and some other eligible entities over the years. And I don't think we've ever had one that where somebody defaulted, or there was litigation over it, except there was an agreement years ago that some of us old timers will remember regarding the sinking bond fund that was used for some surplus sales tax revenues to fund some school projects. That's the only one to my recollection.
So in the event with the water, with the American Rescue situation that we're in right now,
Correct.
Had we had this agreement, would there not be the fiasco that we're having right now where water lines are installed, no water to them, that type of stuff?
I think, yes, I think that the use of an agreement in those situations would, I can't guarantee that it would have prevented disagreements among the parties, but it certainly would have spelled out what each party's responsibilities were, and be easy to make a reference back to it to see what those responsibilities included or did not include.
Did you get the motion from Commissioner Franklin?
I'll say.
Second by Commissioner Blansett. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Agenda item number 14, request from City of South Pittsburgh for a workshop with the Marion County Commission regarding library funding. Anybody here from South Pittsburgh to speak on that? Once again, I think we have done our part as far as the commission goes by funding, putting the money in the budget. I don't know what else we could do until the cities reach their agreement. That would be with the library board, which still exists in some state. I don't see what.
Who's their acting attorney now?
Jay Blevins is representing the City of South Pittsburgh on all library-related matters, and I know there's a letter in your packet and an explanation from the mayor about where that stands from the county's perspective, and I think for the benefit of the audience, I'd like to say this for the record. Once it became apparent that the relationship between the county and the City of South Pittsburgh either was or could become adversarial, I immediately said I need to step out because I'll be representing the City of South Pittsburgh as well as the county. So I notified the mayor of the City of South Pittsburgh and the county mayor of the potential for a conflict, recommended that both parties secure independent legal counsel. The city proceeded to hire Mr. Blevins, and the county mayor proceeded to hire Mr. Keith Davis, who is actually here tonight. I will say, I'm no longer in a representative capacity for either party about this issue. I was present at the South Pittsburgh City meeting, the workshop with you all to discuss discuss and get some clarification on some library funding numbers that they said they needed some clarity on. So that was where that request, or how that request for the workshop was initiated.
This meeting is South Pittsburgh, City of South Pittsburgh officials and county,
That's what they requested, yes, sir.
not the library.
Correct.
I'll make a motion that we set a meeting up with them.
It's a workshop, right?
That's what they asked for, yes.
Second.
Commissioner Fletcher with the motion, Commissioner Schaefer with the second. All in favor? Opposed? We'll get back with them, we'll see how this is, who's gonna set up what, square, all that. Agenda item number 18, South Pittsburgh Mountain Water Project, Commissioner Brandt.
Mayor's not here to give us an update on it.
I think he's give that to Attorney
He
General.
left this at my office, Commissioner Brandt, and other remaining members of the commission, I'll be glad to read it, if that's appropriate, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, please.
It's just, it's not dated, but it says, update on South Pittsburgh Mountain and Highway 2 waterline projects. Highway 2 project on June 16th, we met with the TDOT Commissioner and Region 2 Director and presented them with a drawing to fix the bank that they say is failing. The plan we presented was to use chert, covering it with topsoil, seed, and straw, and would have put the slope at a 2-to-1 slope. We met with the Region 2 Director on July 14th, and they would not approve us using the fix that was presented. Our contractor would have done this additional work at no cost. TDOT wants us to use shot rock. Our engineering company, Stantec, is working on plans and specs to present to TDOT. South Pittsburgh Mountain, once our contractor starts the repairs to Highway 2, they will reissue the permit for South Pittsburgh Mountain. It is ready to go to bid.
Do we have an idea what the cost is, the additional cost to the taxpayer on that?
I know nothing, Commissioner Brown, other than what's, I haven't been a party to any of those discussions.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Questions? Commissioner Brandt, you good? Agenda item number 19, approval of notaries.
Kim Lowenstein, Jackie A. Lofty, Patrick Jason Nugent, Jerry L. Reel, Rebecca Sanders, Cheryl A. Sargent, Robert E. Sargent, Vanessa D. Taylor, and S. Walker.
Motion by Commissioner Campbell, second by Commissioner Thompson. All in favor? Opposed? General business.
I have a question. Mr. Chairman, my question to the council. The proper process for going to the ethics committee with issues, submitting that paperwork, is that done here at this meeting to you, or do you go directly to the chairman, or where do you go?
We actually have pending right now, Mr. Brandt, several different ethics complaints that have been submitted against multiple county officials and by multiple parties. So we've been trying to schedule a meeting of the ethics committee, but in order to ensure a quorum was present, we've had to wait to some degree. The problem is there are 3 members, I believe, of the currently appointed ethics committee who are named in complaints, so they obviously can't participate in consideration of a complaint against themselves. So, and one of those named individuals or members is Commissioner Cantrell, who is the chairman of the ethics committee. So, Mr. Franklin is the vice chair. He and I have talked a couple of times about some dates to try to convene the initial meeting of the ethics committee to make the initial review of the complaints and for that committee to then decide how to move forward on those. The ethics policy actually provides a number of different ways for complaints to be brought forward. They can be brought by any citizen, they can be brought by other elected officials. Pretty much it's an open forum or an open ability for members of the public or others to submit complaints for consideration. You know, if it's submitted to me, I will certainly notify the mayor's office and the chair or vice chair, as the case may be, you know, that a complaint's been filed, and then we'll move forward. I'm glad to see Commissioner Nunley is back with us tonight, and I think we'll be able to participate with us, and that will give us, with his participation, will give us what we need for the quorum.
So the questions for the library board, that can be given to you.
Yes, sir.
And being that I know that we didn't want to discuss the issue with the news reporting, I will submit this now for an ethics complaint.
Yes, sir.
So give them to you now.
You can.
It's on the record as such.
Yes, sir. That'd be fine.
I sure will.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
If I may.
Yes, sir.
Commissioner Banks, you mentioned something maybe about a workshop with, the new lawyer Keith Davis. I kind of agree with that to the point that we all.
Before we have the other meeting, yeah.
When we have which meeting?
The one with the South Pittsburgh meeting, you go represent us, and that, to get whatever answer question South Pittsburgh has, he needs to have a meeting with us to find out what actions we've taken or not taken.
Correct.
He just needs to be brought up to speed with that. I don't think you can't really talk to him, right? I mean, you can't advise.
Well, I can't advise him, certainly. I wouldn't report to advise him, but I can share with him the information that I had available to me at the time that I withdrew, and I've done that. I've sent him some resolutions that were being considered.
Well, I just asked him, Mr. Trustee, you think it'd be a good idea to have a meeting before we have that meeting?
I do. Yeah.
We're gonna have that meeting independent of South Pittsburgh,
Correct.
What's the date on that?
We haven't set one. South Pittsburgh, we'll have to get with South Pittsburgh.
I mean, for the workshop with Mr. Davis.
We have set one.
Okay.
So we'll get that set this week. I'll get, with Mr. Davis, we'll get some dates and go through our attorney also. And
Let me ask, the topics we've already done our part. We've already divided the money. So council, at this point, what is it that we're gonna be discussing with Mr. Davis?
Well, I think the city of South Pittsburgh is still trying to decide if it's going to go its own way and create its own municipal library board.
They've already voted that way, though.
Well, they voted to start the process, but they haven't voted on the actual resolution. That's what they've tabled. So technically, that's still under consideration, and that would be the creation of their actual library board composition, that sort of thing.
I think myself, I think they have some questions about the amount of money we're talking about. Some people are telling they're going to get less money, some other people are saying, you know, that it'd be a bad idea. If they're gonna get less money, it would be a bad deal for them to do. So I think we just need to meet with our attorney, look at the numbers, so that when they ask the question of what they're gonna get, whatever, then he can answer that, or we can answer that.
Well, in the resolution, as I remember, we're dividing the money outside of Monteagle, we're dividing the money equally.
Yeah, they got that, but you got people, not saying who or what, you got people telling them that the number is not right.
Yeah.
So we want the numbers right, we want to give them the correct information, so that's the reason I suggest we meet with the attorney.
And council, if I'm not mistaken, the amount of money was actually in the resolution, was it not?
Yes.
And it was how much for the 3 cities and $7,500 for Monteagle?
Correct.
What was the amount for the 3 cities?
97,000 roughly.
97,533.
I mean, I understand misunderstanding, but that's pretty straightforward.
Well, you know what you're doing, I know what I'm doing, but sometimes if we communicate with somebody in the audience, they might not understand fully what we're saying.
And it was urgent that we vote on this last month. I mean, I said we pause, and we'll make their decision in a timely manner, but we've moved forward with the vote, and now we're stuck with that resolution and those numbers, so they're set in stone.
I don't see where there's a misunderstanding. We're dividing the money up equally. South Pittsburgh has got its own problems, it's not our problem.
Well, I think, did we vote to have a meeting with you?
We just.
With South Pittsburgh, yes.
You want to meet with them without meeting the only question we're talking about now is meeting with our attorney who just came on board.
I'll set a workshop up with Mr. Davis.
We're not actually.
I'll inform South Pittsburgh that we wanna get that workshop set up first, okay? And then we'll work with South Pittsburgh's calendar on getting the other workshop. And I'll try to let everyone know, somebody from the mayor's office will contact you before the end of the week. I will try to do that, okay? I didn't say I will, but I'm gonna try, okay?
Mr. Chairman, do
Yes, sir.
you need a motion on these two, or each one separate to have these workshops?
Well, we've already got one on the South Pittsburgh meeting.
Okay, you gonna make a motion on the
Make a
other one?
motion, we have a workshop with our attorney
I second that.
as soon as we can possibly get one.
So, meeting with our attorney, really, Mr. Davis, respectfully, all we're gonna be talking about is how much money is split, right? There's really nothing else to share. 'Cause we don't make any decisions any other way. So, I just wanna clarify, that's really all we're doing, is showing him what we've actually voted to do, to split 3 ways, plus Monteagle, and it's in the resolution.
That's a little bit more than that. We got a Band-Aid from the state that you can't cut their money. We wanna make sure that we've heard from Commissioner Gilly on those items, but we want a workshop where we can understand what the state will allow us to do and not allow us to do. So that's what I meant.
One other thing, along the lines of Commissioner Abbott's questioning, that I think you all have to confer with Mr. Davis on, is dependent upon whether or not South Pittsburgh ultimately withdraws from the county library board and forms its own municipal board. Composition of your current library board will have to be restructured, because you'll then only have one municipality participating with the county. So under the statute, Mr. Davis and I were talking before the meeting, it tells you, what your composition has to be, depending upon how many cities you have participating with you. So,
More questions than just.
right, there are some board structure issues, there are some, I think there are actually some vacancies on the county library board right now that are gonna have to be filled.
Structure of that board is one
Correct.
question I'd like to.
Right. All those things are gonna have to be ultimately decided upon by you all.
Okay, so we had a motion
Second.
by Commissioner Blansett and a second by Commissioner Franklin to have a meeting with Attorney Davis
Correct.
Yeah, I've got your name wrong.
prior to the South Pittsburgh workshop, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
No, we made one.
all in favor? Opposed? Anyone else?
Positive note, congratulations to the town of Whipple for the grant award of $125,000 to be used toward their art facility.
I have a question on, I saw that, was that for you, for Whitwell and Decker, or was that split between the two of you?
Just Whipple.
Just Whitwell, okay.
I have to say, I just read what the newspaper,
Okay.
you know.
All right.
Whipple's getting $175,000. I was under the assumption it was.
I think it was $125,000 Whipple and then
Yeah.
like 50 to Decker.
Okay, that's what I
But
did.
it was for like Parks and Recreation, was kind of what it was.
Right, thank you.
All right, motion to adjourn.
So we'll move.
Commissioner Schaefer, second by Commissioner Blansett. All in favor? Opposed?